What's up, everyone? So, I just want to take a moment to let everyone realize how beautiful this state is. It's like 68 degrees out right now, and just look at the sky. Check this out. There is not even a cloud in sight. It is so beautiful out today. Like, just woke up today, opened up the door, there's a nice cool breeze, had my coffee. It's like the best day ever out. And it's my day off, so heck yes. Boom. What's up, YouTube? So, I know I don't include much training footage in my vlogs. I'm going to start doing some more just so you guys sort of have a feel as to how I train and sort of exercises I like to do. Today, the footage I'm filming is a push day. So, I like to start my push days off with a flat dumbbell bench. I like the dumbbell recently because I'm sort of rehabbing a little. My shoulder's been clicking with the barbell bench lately, and I sort of like the feel of the dumbbells, and I've sort of been neglecting doing some dumbbell work lately, so been really going hard on the dumbbells. Just the feeling and just the pump I get, and feels better. I don't know what that was right there. Every time I didn't want to edit it out. I actually kind of like the little split squat right there, but yeah, I don't know if you guys would rather have me talk over the training footage or just have some epic music playing. The whole point of talking behind the footage would just be explaining why I'm doing what I'm doing. So hence the dumbbell bench right here. I'm starting with that because I like to emphasize my chest more so than my shoulders for my pushing or my triceps. I feel like my chest is one of my weaker points, and I want to bring that up. So I want to start when I'm freshest with the flat bench to get some hypertrophy on the chest. And that's why I started right here. So moving on my push day, after I went from the flat dumbbell bench, I'm moving on to shoulders. So I went with the dumbbell seated overhead press. I really like the way that this feels, and like I said, I'm really emphasizing the dumbbells lately. I mean, I still do a lot of barbell work on like the barbell squats and mostly lower body stuff right now, but I've really been working on dumbbells just to build up the equality and the strength of my muscles. I sort of feel like my left side, actually, ironically enough, has been lacking a little bit. Like, I noticed that once I shifted from doing a lot of strength work on the barbell bench to where I developed that little bit of click. So that's why I'm doing the dumbbell flat bench now. To I noticed my left arm and my left pec is a little bit weaker than my right, so I really want to do dumbbells for a good bit until I get some equal strength built up in both of them. And as you can see, I was doing some dips, just some body weight, like I said, so my shoulder was still having that little click issue. That's why I'm just going with body weight rather than like slapping a 45-pound on and doing lower reps or something like that. Rather just do body weight and feel the feel of the actual muscle and make sure that it feels good, because it's not worth a long-term injury just for this small stint in my life right now. So until I'm full strength, I'm going to just go easy on the old shoulder and on the pushing movements. So I went to tricep push down. I really like those tricep cable push down. I'll go with either, I'll change up the handles sometimes, but really it's whatever you feel the best contraction in your triceps with, and whatever can invoke the best feel in your muscle. To me, that's what I feel is one of the best things to do. So if your wrists hurt when you do a straight bar and you don't feel it that great in your tricep, then try an easy bar, because that little cant might enable you to feel it better in your tricep muscles. Moving on to that little upwards cable fly back there, that was for the upper pecs. Been trying, as I mentioned, pecs are my weak point, so I'm trying to build up the upper pec. Omar Isif shout out to Omar Yusuf, by the way, his YouTube channel. Check that out. While ago, he posted how to build the upper chest, and that's an old movement that I used to do, and I sort of neglected it, and I love it. So I'm throwing that back in my push days. These are flies. I actually, ironically enough, in this workout was like the only time that I actually did flies in like the past months. I thought I would just do it because I was trying to sort of find a different movement than the Omar Yusuf, the little upward cable fly, because those cables weren't the best. So I was trying out the dumbbell fly, but I have never truly, they've never felt that great for me. So what I'm actually going with now is like that cable fly that I was doing, but it's with dumbbells now, and that's where I feel it the best in my upper pecs. It feels good on my shoulders, and it actually just feels good in the muscle. Even though you can actually see my pecs like firing, and you can sort of see them contracting when I'm doing the flies right here, I don't feel it. Like, never felt flies very good in my chest. I don't know if it's my long monkey arms, my insane wingspan, or what it is, but flies have never been a good exercise for me. So, you know, even if they're proven to be the best pec builder ever, the fact that for me, individually, they don't work, that's reason enough to find a different exercise. That's one of the greatest things about bodybuilding and about just weight training in general, is the versatility of it. Is you can find pretty much so many ways to work the same muscle. So that's that. I am really digging this Sony camera, like I'm telling you. The clarity on it is insane. I don't even know if like most of you viewing this probably have it on like auto on YouTube, so it's probably gonna be like 420p or like 720. But like just looking at the monitor, like I said, so if it looks like I'm like looking up, it's because there's a flip screen monitor so that I can see if I'm even in the picture or not. So I'll try and look at the actual camera, like it probably looks like I'm looking at you right now, but I always look at that little monitor right above. There's a little air, not air, but that's, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm actually in the picture. But this thing is sweet. I was wondering to myself, like, why I was, you know, like, am I happy with this purchase? Because I could have gotten a DSLR camera, which would provide insane clarity, but for a lot cheaper. Now the thing with this is it's amazing. It's so small. This thing I could literally, it's just a point and shoot. As soon as I click the off button, everything just condenses down. It's like something out of like Iron Man, and this thing could just fit in my pocket. It's the size of like an old Nokia phone. Like, it can just fit in my pocket. Like if I do go to Disney, I mean one of these nights I'm going to, and I'll film some fireworks, get some great action, all that stuff. And then it's just so convenient. It's nice. The DSLR, those are relatively big cameras, and it wouldn't have that nice convenience factor. And convenience, you know, I hate to say it, I mean, it's an integral role on whether you're actually gonna do what you want to do or not. You know, if just like diet, a lot of people don't adhere because it's not convenient enough for them. That's where, you know, like prepping food comes into play, so on and so forth. At least like prepping your protein sources, or prepping your frequent carb sources, or frequent meals that you can eat, because if you have it there to always utilize at any time, there is that much more of a chance that you're going to adhere and you're going to be able to stick to it. So the fact that this is extremely tiny, I have the availability to put it on a tripod, to put it on a mount, and I also have the availability to just condense this baby down, stick it in my pocket, walk around, and just film stuff. Let you all in a sneak peek on my life. I don't even know, I said at and on at the same time. On, like on my life. But now I got extra batteries for when this bad boy dies on me. I can just swap out a battery. Got a good sized memory card, and I'll just have to upload it and then delete, you know, stuff on my computer and whatnot, and just make sure I got memory. I'll probably get an additional memory card just for safety. Pro tip for you. Okay,
pro tip. Don't worry about that. Anyhow, so if you are at the gym, you want something to listen to, and you have a lot of data, or you have T-Mobile and you're lucky, like I do, and you have unlimited music streaming via YouTube, go to mixes. That's where it's at, right there. Mixes, like hour-long mixes of like a genre of music that you like. I personally love trap, EDM, like hip-hop, stuff like that, like pretty much party music, like I'm listening to a mix right now. A good channel, Spinning Records on YouTube, awesome music. NCS, no copyright sounds, NCS releases, like NCS, the letters, awesome channel as well. Trap Planet as well, and Trap Nation, awesome. Just get like an hour-long mix, pop that baby on, and you are just cranking away, listening to awesome tunes, and you don't have to worry about always finding new songs, so on and so forth. So that is your pro tip for the day. Look at this. I'll give you a little sample. It's pretty ravey. Pretty ravey. This is my driving music, you know, just get you in the zone. On top of it, I got these nice blue LED lights that I installed myself like years ago in this car. So yeah, pretty much just a rave and drive, you know, rave and chill. All right, talk to y'all later. What's up? I just want to take a moment. You know, I was just thinking, today's been a great day so far. I got a great sleep, great workout, got errands done. Sometimes you just have to stop and you have to appreciate the little things in life, such as Chipotle, burritos, Disney World, fireworks, weightlifting, camera, potatoes, guacamole, you know, all these great things in the world. Oats, movies. I drove by a movie theater and I wanted to watch a movie, but I rented a movie from Redbox instead. Yeah, you know, it's very important just to appreciate, at least, you know, gratitude journals and whatnot are very helpful tools, but if you're conscious enough to just appreciate just the little things, you know, from time to time, just try and pick out like 1 to 3 things every day before you go to bed at night, just like that really went well for that day. It can be anything. It really can be anything. It could be like you caught a green light on the way to work, you know, something like that. But it will help you immensely, and just appreciating things, just appreciating life and being a little less stressed out and being a happier overall person. You know, don't always look towards the negatives. Try and just at least pick out a little bit of positives. There's positives in every situation. Even really crappy situations, you can always pick a positive out of it, because even if it is really crappy, in the long run, it's very likely that it's going to make you a better human being or a better person, and you will learn something from that situation. So, everybody, if you're having a great night, that was just a quick thought, and I wanted to share it with you all. So, talk to you later.